Everything they did is a contradiction.
So what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means that the mastermind is a stinky, stupid cockadoodle-doo, and she, or he, or whatever it is the one behind... Let me restart. It means the mastermind is a cockadoodle, stupid do. You know what? They're cornered.
There you go. They've been cornered.
I was trying to make a funny joke, and I failed.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
I kind of wish it was slightly right, so it could point at his butt.
He just has his fucking ass cheeks talking.
His ass cheeks are like moving, like...
Just on Kyoko's head.
You said you were the ultimate detective.
Can't understand your accent. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression.
But then I farted.
So I couldn't tell. Then I farted. Then she looked up at me and I looked back and we locked eyes together.
And then she farted.
Then she farted. And then we farted. And then together that propelled us through the power of friendship up this tube.
If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we
then I suggest you take my advice.
Damn.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Mukuro's trial all over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time
for one last showdown.
One final battle between hope and despair.
Alright. You have control?
Next time on Danganronpa, Mr. 188 fucking gets hit by a train and never comes back to finish the series.
Woohoo! Alright, whenever you're ready, you can hit continue and you can start the intro.
Alrighty. Alright, everybody. So, last night was a bit of a roughie. Me and Tosi stayed up pretty late, recording stuff like that. I had to call it because I feel like as if like I was losing my already fucking established brain cells that I have to kind of sort of like enjoy and watch the video. So we're back tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time we climbed out of a hole, talked to the bear, and the bear was like, yo, you guys some bitches. And then we was like, nah, you's a bitch. And then he's like, what do you mean to talk about? And we're like, your mama. And then he fucking was like, all right, I guess these guys are correct. And we are basically there. I don't think anything else happened after that. We just finished our conversation, right?
Yeah, and to translate that to English, basically we climbed out of the garbage chute with Kyoko after she came down to save us with the skeleton key, and she went up to confront Monokuma, and Monokuma basically, told us, Makoto shouldn't be alive, and Kyoko told Monokuma, like, you broke the rules, so why not have a fair trial? And Monokuma's like, damn, well, I guess we'll have a fair trial. And now we're here.
She grabbed his balls. She literally had him by the balls, like, I have you by the balls. Acknowledge this. And
also,
it was like, those are my testes.
To preface, we have been troubleshooting audio issues for the past 2 hours. Because some of the episodes have really bad audio distortions that happen, so I had to change up the entire way I do audio.
Anyone who's watching, anyone watching is like already like, yeah, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, if you guys hear them, that means we missed that crackle. If there is ever like a distortion or some form of crackling, we missed that in editing if that happens. We're gonna do our best to fix any audio by redubbing over the audio the best we can, but from this point forward, it shouldn't happen. And if it does, I'm gonna be very upset. But let's continue on. Let's fucking do this. You have control, 188. Let's jump into the game.
All right, let's fucking do this. Let's do this. Wait, hold up. No, I don't.
Right? No?
No, I don't. No, I don't have control.
You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you didn't give me control.
You literally have keyboard and mouse control.
I
click
would
into
beg
your
to
game.
differ.
Click in. Click.
I'm clicked in. Currently,
I'm kicking
2
you.
parsec right now. See, is that how you solve all your issues? Just violently kick your friends.
Hey, whoa,
there we go.
I didn't give you
now
keyboard. There you go. And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it. All right, yes, I remember that segue. All right.
Yeah.
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world?
It seems...
The mastermind has been very adamant about killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. Oh, sorry. but
That would
about
have
not
completely
killing us
changed the
directly.
context.
But forcing the shit. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words,
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show off that to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point.
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
You're talking about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What?
Nani? Masaka!
They wanted to prove that despair is better than hope. Also, you wouldn't fucking go to teenagers. Like this game is a little bit weird. Like,
I mean,
oh yes, peak humanity. Those who are barely going through hormonal changes.
yo,
Like, what?
there's a statement
peak
to
of-
be had here.
What was the statement, or what were you thinking?
to show like true despair. I mean, I guess the world doesn't really give a shit because nothing's been done about it. But to not get demonetized, I mean, the name of this game is Trigger Happy Havoc, and it takes place into a school.
Well, doesn't
So-
if this place takes place in China, right? That this takes place in China, or does this take
No, this
place
is Japan.
in America?
This is Japan.
Well, oh, that's even worse. Japan has really weird game show hosts. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I saw this one video where it was literally just a game where. Actually, I don't think I can say that on YouTube. I don't
Wait,
think I
what?
can say what it was on YouTube. You might have to cut this out. But basically, it was a game where like. I'm not even lying. It was a game where guys would line up to a girl and she just farted in their face, and then they would
That
rate.
sounds peak Japan.
They would rate it on the scale of 1 to 10, like who was the best, like
That's
who.
yeah, no, that's I think you could say that. That's peak Japan game show, honestly.
I mean, yeah, obviously it was fetishized, like very highly fetishized and stuff like that. I guess like you could tell that it's not for like funny fart joke. You could tell that these motherfuckers were like it was a fetish and stuff like that. So I don't know if they could say it about that on YouTube, but yeah, no, like if Japan is okay with doing stuff like that, maybe this isn't too far of a grasp, or at least for that like in that world experience. No offense, Japan, but you guys air some pretty strange things.
Yeah. No, and I remember a game show where they legitimately made a guy like have to order everything off of like
That's
these
fucked up.
magazines to
Yeah.
survive by winning sweepstakes or like some crap like that. And that guy did it twice. He won the first challenge, nearly died, lived off rice and cat food, and then did it again.
It psychologically damaged him to where he only felt comfortable naked, which is weird. Which is very, very weird.
Yeah, it was a crazy show. Anyway, let's move back to this crazy show.
But that's ridiculous.
True.
You're right. It is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us
Makoto.
suffer?
I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Ooh.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer. Then they made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire world outside, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have shown it that have it shown that they have violated their own regulations.
But all of that was just a hunch, right? And you're still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest
Wrong.
clue.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least. I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign
Sigh.
of relief. Sigh,
To be
Toasty.
honest,
Sigh for me.
I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. That's complete bullshit. You
Yeah,
seemed totally
she
confident
was
from the
scared,
moment we
wasn't
decided
she?
to go talk to him. I'm still fucking shocked at last turnaround where everybody bred with Aoi. That's just wrong. It's just gross.
Let's move on. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd show you my uneasiness, that would have just made you that more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
Yeah, you are
However-
pathetic. Anyway, we can't just relax yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. Kisses your
I know
little
I'm right.
butthead. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no other option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone and destroy the mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Yeah, we've been fucking doing it this entire time.
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go?
You know what? Yes, I would love you to
Shall we go on a date?
Honestly, this girl, I'm gonna miss this chapter in itself.
Anyway,
At least from my perspective.
Anyway, shut up. We have to find the
Yeah,
others.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Anyway, this chapter has a lot of fucking exposition, so I'm gonna do my fucking absolute best to be funny, but I'm actually really intrigued.
This is like
How this is gonna
this
end.
chapter, since it's like the last one, it's gonna be the most lore dumpiest chapter you've
I
ever
figure
seen.
I'm gonna like walk to this fucking bathroom and be like, ugh.
This
I
bathroom.
remember when I came here. Wait a minute. When I came here? When they came into my bed, that, and it's gonna like go into like some crazy fucking rant.
You mean
like,
when
stupid
Mukuro
ass-
Ikusaba tried to stab me and I came in my bed and there was white stuff all over my face and I was sweating?
Honestly, what would you do if Kyoko came into your establishment and was like, "Hey, Gert," and then she just like was
What,
at
just
your bed?
was standing over my not corpse, my bed.
Yeah, just ridiculing you, just calling you small.
If it was the way the
like, as a
game
person.
was, where she didn't say anything and just disappeared after that, I probably would be a little
Beat it.
upset.
Oh,
No, I'd be a little upset. Be a little.
girl in my room. Oh my goodness.
I don't know how
This
I'd
is me,
feel.
bro.
I really don't know what I'd do. I feel like we talked about this. I don't know what I'd do in this situation. We have to get the others, right? So, go to your map. Where
I'm
are
pretty sure
they?
everybody's in their fucking room.
Kyoko's
There's
somewhere
her.
here.
I think they're in their rooms, is what they were saying
No,
though.
it doesn't look like it.
Bet. You know what? Give me. Audience. We're gonna do a toasty, true toasty,
Well,
and
talk to Al. Let's see if she's there. See if she's there.
Yeah.
I think they're upstairs. But
this is Hina's room. Is she inside?
Hey,
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Listen to
There's-
your ultimate detective next time.
Nah, fuck you, Smelly.
Makoto, check your map.
No, they're in the. I would trust. I know this. They're in the
Hey,
dining room. Trust
listen. Hey, wake up. Hey,
How could you check the map?
I don't know. Hit E
that
and
one
Q and
fucking-
shit.
E.
Yeah,
I guarantee you they're in.
probably
the
like
whatchamacallit.
upstairs or something. Wait, we only have access to the first floor? Oh, they're in the gym or the dining hall then.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think they're in the dining hall. I'm betting the dining hall. Watch this. You're gonna be like, they're here.
Oh my god, Makoto's alive! No one's
dude,
here.
I can finally check back in on the. Wait,
Suddenly, we're greeted with Goku.
Damn.
Brackets.
You again. Brackets.
23103.2.1225.
Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached his limit. AG underscore caret 3 for some equals parenthesis SEN whatever that is AKT tilde underscore 61 exclamation point.
Jeez, you know, whoever did that didn't expect us to actually read that entire thing out. They probably were just like, oh, he's gonna make glitchy noises. Nah, we do our due diligence.
I like to believe that Monokuma actually was just sitting there reading out like word for word what was said.
He was programming the next fucking Skyrim. Fucking.
He was actually making the next
However.
game, like for this game. I wonder what that was all about.
Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Ah,
Dude, I'm so pissed, bro.
Is that-
I
is
thought,
that Makoto?
I thought I would be able to fucking look at the vegetables. I'm
Dude,
fucking
look at
pissed,
them.
dude. They stole
This is your
from me, bro.
friends. These are your
Dude,
friends. They all breeded her. These
Dude.
are your friends. That's just
no.
fucked up.
Dude, the fucking Shaggy in the background is about to power up, dude. Honestly, did you notice that his shirt is a half shirt? That's so fucking weird, dude.
Wait, no.
He has a half shirt
Is it?
on.
Is that
Yeah,
a belt?
he has no, that's not a fucking belt. He has a belt. Why would he have two belts? Is he a champ? Are you talking about that fucking long brown strip? That's literally his body. You think he's wearing
That's
the
not his
champion
body.
belt? That is the champion
No,
belt.
it's like his pants. It's his pants like pulled up, and then the belt is for some reason lower. I'm pretty
I thought he had
certain
on a
about
half
this.
shirt. Oh, we're gonna need to double check.
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto. Huh? You
He's gonna start saying it's a ghost.
Makoto's a ghost? Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know that? I'm just
You're
asking to
happy.
make sure.
I freaking knew it.
That's awesome.
Everyone was there. All of my friends who had struggled together and survived.
You're not a
As soon as I saw
ghost,
their
right?
faces, couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. I'm still not totally convinced that this whole thing is like reality. I feel like in some way it's not reality or something like that.
You're not reality.
Because like I don't think that everyone died. Because my other theory was that, as I said before, you remember when they came into this, and I love this fucking theory, that Monokuma was just sitting in the bushes and, poof, and like fucking took a blow dart and like blew it like a horse tranquilizer.
Wait, is this something you just came up where we talk about this? I can't remember.
I've talked about this before, where that's my favorite theory, that he just like came out of
He
the
was
fucking
kidnapping
brush and just fucking yeah, and then
Get 'em,
fucking,
boys! And then the other Monokumas like come up and like package them up in like in a burlap sack.
Hold on, Byaku's. Dude, I'm gonna make another suggestion. She's like, what's that smell? And then Toko's gonna be like, oh, sorry, it's me. Isn't my onion breath? What's that smell? What's that smell?
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Damn, what a fucking... I just... Do you think I had access to a shower in that time that I was fucking...
Get away! Shoo! Shoo!
Damn. Way to go, everybody. Way to make me feel fucking welcome.
In a flash, I remembered I hated these fuckers.
My tears dried up. Yeah, I would be pissed.
Makoto, I don't mind the smell.
It's because you also smell like it.
You stink, you rotten. You rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
The smell so smelly. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me.
What the fuck is wrong with this person,
Why do
bro?
we choose to talk to her?
Is there not a fetish that this girl
I
has?
win.
She seems happy for some reason. She's very weird. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone?
Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
So there weren't any new areas. Then where we came to find new clues? It's so sad, bro. I'm so fucking sad.
You talk to me, Makoto! Yo, what's up? What's it like hanging out in the spirit world, man?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
Did you get to talk to her?
Who?
Miss Cleo!
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world.
Cleopatra?
Yeah, who was Miss Cleo? I'm glad that it stopped there. I honestly wanted to talk to Byakuya. I don't know why my brain said, yeah, talk to this motherfucker.
Does he like him secretly?
I still can't believe you survived. Since last trial, I'm not gonna lie, my appreciation of him has gone up. If you're given like 5 rocks and one of those rocks is slightly shiny, you know, you gotta appreciate it.
You know
so
why?
far, I think
it's because somehow, even though he's the dumbest in the room, the collective IQ of the entire room lowered, including Byakuya, making him seem like he was normal, like he was the most sane.
For a slight, because he has there's 2 things. He's either gonna say the smartest thing in the fucking room and give exposition that like no one else would have fucking thought about for some reason, even though they're apparently intelligent as fuck, or he's or he's just like on the other opposite end of the spectrum to where he is absolutely obliterated out of the water. Like he could see the sky outside and be like, you know, that's kind of the ground if you think about it, and everyone just looks at him and just wants to beat him with a tire iron or something like that. Yeah, there's 2 sides of him. There's never a middle ground where he's like, yeah, that was kind of a good astute observation. It was either holy hell, how the fuck did you think about that? And holy hell, how do you not forget to breathe? like there's 2 sides of this character. I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say that they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. All right, I'll talk to you, Guru. Hey, what's up? Can I please check on the vegetables? I haven't been able to in so long. That's not who I fucking... Oh, okay. I do need to go to the kitchen.
Phases through Howie.
What
are you
I need to make sure the vegetables are.
There's no time to indulge. Shoot.
Gets deleted.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain. Explain what?
But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. Don't tell me! Did he turn into a girl? Does he look transparent to you? Shut up! That's just silly, stupid superstition. If ghosts were see-through, they couldn't lead normal lives. Okay, that's enough. Talking to you makes me want to fucking die.
Glad that we didn't react to that yet.
Yes.
Okay, explain what?
Yo, what if the mastermind touches you? Wait a minute.
I need to tell you about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it. I kept telling you.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind.
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
that's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap.
Actually,
Did you, Makoto?
Byakuya, you're not gonna believe this. I had a
not gonna
crazy
believe
dream
this. I
mid-trial.
literally traveled back in time, and we were all Eskimo brothers in a really bad scenario. Starts glaring at Aoi. I have seen parts of you.
She's like, huh?
You make it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blacken, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules, which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very
Naturally.
very observant of you.
I recall what
you know what?
I recall what you said at the end of the last shot. Shoot! When you said, "Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared," that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here.
We weren't including you as an intellectual equal in this discussion. For anyone who doesn't understand, Shaggy, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later.
So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind.
But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding this school.
Every last mystery.
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You probably already guessed, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone! Hey! Who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
Damn. Oh yeah, you died. Even if that's the case, I got bad news. You die of like old age or a heart attack or something like
Or
that.
murder. It's still unclear.
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive battle. Final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries. It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Maybe. But this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll all solve those mysteries.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, bitch. Huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
Why?
Anyway,
Dude, what is the point of reacting here? What is the point?
Yeah, well, there is no fucking point. There's no hidden dialogue. You can't agree? Why not? Why not, Jimmy?
Why not? Why can't you agree, Jimmy?
Carl, look at Jimmy. He's fucking
Can't
dead.
agree, yo.
I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the
Indeed.
mysteries.
That's what I thought too at first. Makoto, stop trying to read my lines. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
Hint.
Yeah, it's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Ooh.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
What? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like
in
that.
other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who could have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in this killing game.
Then the mastermind is...
Oh, there's no fucking way, dude. I swear to God, if it's Shaggy, I'm not playing the second game. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God.
There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. And added Mukuro, and you had 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
Wait a minute. So could it be part of the dead too? What if it's Sayaka? What?
That's right.
And of those 16 people, we started out with the only ones still
If it was
alive.
Sayaka, imagine being that bad to where like you start a killing game and then you are the first victim.
Yeah, that sucks. And the people standing right here, need I continue? Or do you get it now?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us? Who could it be?
I swear on everything, bro. I swear on everything.
Jeez,
dude.
I'm so in
If
the
it's-
dark here. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna
If
go
it's
play
fucking
Xbox in the
Yashihiro.
mastermind room.
I don't like what this
Fuck,
game
I
is
forgot my
implying.
Xbox blew up. Shit. I guess I got
'Cause
my
you know-
PlayStation too.
Because you know what the fucking crazy thing would be, right? Crazy
Yeah.
thing would be that it's Yasuhiro, or that would be like the least expected person. You would suspect Byakuya. Maybe he has something to do with it. You know, he's a little bit stinky and stuff like that. But if it's Hiro,
No,
on
we
everything,
can't be
dude.
serious.
wait, we can't say that for sure. That's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all those to confuse us.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean they are an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
Oh shit. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone act suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right.
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all of those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of conversation. Well, maybe, but still.
Ding dong, bing bong.
See, this is actually fucking crazy. I'll let him do his announcement.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Okay.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
It's got an infectious laugh. How very magnanimous of him. Magnanimous. Google.
Carlos Magnusson.
Hang on.
Magnus.
Hang on a second. Hey Google.
Magnanimous.
Hey Google.
What the fuck is that
define
word?
magnanimous. Magnanimity is the virtue of being great of mind and heart. It encompasses usually a refusal to be petty, a willingness to face danger, and actions for noble purposes.
Good word. Good word,
It's
Kyoko.
a great word.
Good word.
That's fine.
I'm magnum opus.
I'm a magnum dong.
I have a magnum.
I dropped my monster condom for my magnum dong.
My magnum dong. The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. I was planning on working alone from the beginning
In the
anyway.
name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry
What
about
is
the
he,
rest
like,
of you.
Got a
Each of you
superpower?
must uphold your responsibility. It's his bloodline. He beat the shit out of like
All of his
kids while
brothers
he
and
was a kid.
sisters.
Yeah. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
God, my master! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. You're totally useless.
Goodness gracious, Iwi.
So bye.
I don't like her character anymore. I liked when she was shy. She's super more expressive now. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
Now she's gone. You're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
She's gonna
That's
be-
right.
Actually, I'm gonna be. Wait, what? What the fuck? You think I'm the mastermind?
No, I think she wants you to split up, so you can both like solve and cover more ground. I don't know. It just leaves me, Hina, and Makoto. Eh.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. That's totally not
can-
suspicious of me. You know, the possible mastermind.
Don't ever fucking.
I gotta
don't
go.
try to lead this.
I gotta go
Don't try
play
to lead me up to
PlayStation
this.
2. Actually, I'm
Don't
gonna go
try
to the
lead me up to this.
gonna go to the
that
mastermind room for
Yashihiro.
no reason other than to play
tell
Xbox.
me.
Oh, I mean PlayStation.
Just a
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna totally use my awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
That's gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be fucking insane. I hate what this game is leading up to. This game is leading up to Yasuhiro having a fucking absolute crazy ass moment to where he like whoops out his crystal ball and is actually, you're Dave Filoni. Welcome to Star Wars. It's like some crazy ass shit. Where the
The Mandalorian comes out, everyone claps.
You know, I would love that. If he fucking somehow pulls this out of his ass that he learned something, I will have taken back all of the hate that I've given to Yasuhiro, and I will consider him a good character because, in all honesty, he went through character development, and I can't hate on that. But if they honestly just make him like useless towards the end, up until the very, very end, I'm gonna fucking hate him, and I'm everything that all the good qualities I've assigned to him, I'm taking back because it's so stupid. Like this is like I like Byakuya. Byakuya went through character development. He became like more compassionate or more like understanding of human emotions and stuff like that, which is cool. It's very, very nice. Kyoko has remained kind of a sort of like the Gandalf to me, which I kind of sort of like and enjoy and stuff like that, and learn
that's a
more.
good
And she's like more of a fleshed out
comparison.
character, and she showed. I like that she could show remorse when she like fucking shows her actions. I also like that she's not just like everybody likes. There's gonna be some people that don't like her that she sold me out. Like she did try to like throw me under the bus. She legitimately did, which is kind of sort of cool.
Well-
Toko now has split personality, so as much as I hate that shit, that is fucking like, you know, character development in a sort of way where she did change.
It was character regression.
It's over.
Because
it's over
because of it, like it's just because of the way like she was kind of more independent on her own, and now she's just completely relying on being a fucking pushover towards Byakuya.
Yeah, it was basically. Yeah, some people might like that as a character, though. Like some people might like that as where they fall in love.
Who
with
like
that.
people who like
So that one's definitely a
manipulating and
taste.
controlling somebody.
Well, that there's a demographic of people like that, so that's a taste. I personally don't like her as a character anymore. I
Yeah.
don't like her as a character
I
anymore.
like independent
There's some
people.
people that would like that. And Aoi is actually probably one of my favorite characters, at least in that moment, because she stayed like compassionate, and you got to see how like compassionate she was, because she was willing to take everybody
she had a
out.
dark
because she
side.
thought that- Yeah, she has a crazy ass dark side. Like she's flawed. Like it actually showed her having flaws as a human being, that she was basically willing to be like, no, I did it. Everybody fucking die because it wasn't me and stuff, or it was me because of Sakura's death and stuff like that. Which is in a way fucked up, you know. But I like her character development. Yasuhiro has done fucking nothing. He has done nothing for the plot except be like comedy relief.
He's a Deus Ex, I feel like.
I don't know what that is.
A Deus Ex Machina is sort of like I think that's the right word. It's like something that's inserted into the plot to drive it. Well, maybe that's incorrect actually. Because Deus Ex Machina is something that's put into the plot to fix a plot hole, to move it forward, and it's out of the blue. I guess because he's not really out of the blue. Never mind. But he is sort of like he's there to like drive the plot in pivotal moments, such as like Celeste's trial, where he was like the guy to look at, and now in
Or Sakura's
Sakura's
trial
trial,
as well.
where he was also very suspicious there. He's kind of
very
like
placeholder vibes of somebody.
yeah, that's
of
a
character.
better interpretation.
That's why I think that's why I don't like him so much, is because like I don't see anything like I guess the comedy, you and me handle that, so I don't really like him as a character. Maybe if I wasn't doing this alongside with somebody, he would be the welcome comedy relief and stuff like that. But I literally see him as like an empty slate as a placeholder. Like twice he's been the suspect, and I was like, twice he's a suspect. And if it was a third fucking time that he was a suspect, I was literally gonna be like, okay, they're just it's super reused and stuff like that. Now, if he turns out to be the mastermind, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking feel about that, because that will have developed his character to a crazy amount. You know, like he was behind it all, like he does some like Toby and Naruto type shit where he was like, actually, I'm Madara Uchiha. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, hold on a moment, you know, like that'd be pretty cool. But even though, like, I don't like it. I don't like the character. I don't like the character. I feel like he's a sign of a placeholder. And you've told me that you like Yasuhiro. And so I respect your opinion, but your opinion currently is wrong.
I like everyone. I like all the characters except for there are like 5 characters in this game that I genuinely hate.
Who?
And they're not in this game.
Oh. Okay.
Like yeah, I like every character in this game. Even Toko. I don't like this part of Toko, but it doesn't mean I hate them. There are characters where like you meet them and you're like, I fucking hate this character. I hate this character.
That was Yasuhiro, I think, for me. I can't. It's been a while, but I think in the very first episode, I hated
you definitely
Yasuhiro.
Expressed that. I didn't really see it because I didn't like, especially when I first played, I didn't know too much about all the characters, so I don't make quick assumptions like that. I mean, I'm no fault to you, but I reserve like any like opinion until like I'm like halfway through a thing, or to like understand what their motives are and like their intentions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I initially started off as a slight negative. I started off as a slight negative towards him, and a slight negative to Makoto, as to Mondo. I didn't like Mondo when he first got in too, because he fucking punched me. Like, what the fuck? This dude's just a dickhead or just a muscle meathead. Turns out, but then he got a lot of fleshed out characters.
Yeah, with Yasuhiro, he got a lot of character development before he
started off negative. And then he just starts doing more and more stupid, dumbass shit to where I'm like,
yeah, but it's funny. It's at this point, it's just like, funny.
Yeah, no, it eventually it'll become full circle to where it's like all the way around and like, okay, that's just his character, his thing. Yeah. He said some pretty dumb, stupid things. Like he stopped an entire debate for us to go prove that someone who was in the fucking room with them wasn't dead. Like that's some dumbass shit. Like that's legitimately some shit that like. I think that you need to go in a mental asylum. No, bro, but all of this shit is just
remember, he's 21. He was held back. Somehow he got into an ultimate high school. That is like the Harvard of high schools, right? Somehow someone who was held back that many times is in a prestigious school.
Yeah, no, it's dumb, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be shocked. Right now, my suspects for the P and the mastermind is gonna be, Yasuhiro, as fucking stupid as that is.
Fair enough.
And so far, no one else. But we'll see what happens in the investigation. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Everyone's really going off by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I think I'm just gonna eat donuts. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna eat donuts until you guys do it all.
I never got to see the breastises. I'm so sad.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know, but donuts are life. But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful, so I'm just gonna continue not being useful and eat more donuts. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You are useless. If you hadn't been here, I would still be alive.
Makoto, what the fuck? That's not really nice of you to say. But I don't care. No,
Wait, when did she save my life? When did she fucking save my life?
Well,
she didn't. She never saved my life.
That's not true. At some point, she was on your side a lot. I feel like she was on your side a lot, except for the Sakura case. I don't know. I don't remember. But still, I know I mostly have been totally useless.
Was open this whole time. Whoops. I heard my door slam. I was like, oh my goodness, someone's breaking in. And it's just like my window is open as well. So it like closed the door. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, because of the air current. That happens to me. The pressure in the room changes.
Have you ever been alone at night and then something in your room falls? and then something in the room falls, and you start getting sitless. Just read fucking Aui's lines.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later.
Hina was in a surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall.
She was definitely always the one on your side, though. I feel like her and Kyoko. Except for the Sakura trial. That's the only case that Hina was not on your side.
No, even Kyoko wasn't on my side. She wanted to throw me under the bus. I was saved not by her.
She didn't.
Yeah, she threw me under the bus. She 100% threw me under the bus, knowing that I would have died. When she accused me, when she was passing blame over to me and stuff like that, when she destroyed my alibi. Yeah, that's when she's not on my team. Then she makes up for it. And she even says, like, I threw you under the bus.
I was saying during the Sakura trial. Trial 4.
No, I'm talking about Kyoko.
Yeah, I'm talking about Hina.
Oh, well, Hina has been on my side.
Except for that trial. Because she was
on my side /
emotionally distraught.
And then yeah.
All right, let's move on. We're getting sidetracked. Indeed.
Goodbye, bitch.
All right. Next time on Danganronpa, we're gonna explore the school. We're gonna solve this mystery. We're gonna figure out who that mastermind is, and we're gonna do that. Any last words?
I love you guys.
Cringe.